Next call of the day is from Montgomery, Alabama. Bryant's on the line. Hello, Bryant.
Hey, Leo. Great to talk to you.
It's great talking to you. What can I do for you?
When I'm on the Internet and I go to a site that requires a password,
Yes.
and I elect to not have Windows remember that password, and then later return to that same site.
It didn't remember the password.
It didn't remember the password, and how can I get it to come back and ask me that question again?
I'll show you that. Let me show you. There's two different ways to remember passwords. One's in a cookie, and one's for having Explorer do it for you. You use Internet Explorer, I take it.
That's correct.
This is the New York Times website, which is free, but they want you to have a password. And like many sites, they have a checkbox here that says save your ID and password so you can go directly to the site. That technique right here is not the one you're talking about. That's a cookie-based one.
Right. I'm talking about the one with Windows.
I know, but I want to show you both so that you understand, people understand what you're talking. I understand what you're talking about.
Right.
So I'm going to enter now. I'm going to enter in my name and password. And what Windows is going to ask me is going to say, do you want me to remember it? This is the one you were talking about, the autocomplete, where it says, do you want Windows to remember this password? So, in other words, two people are offering to remember this password. So what you did is you checked this box and said, and you know what? I don't know why they do this, because this is kind of goofy to me. First of all, the default is no. So if you just hit return here, it'll say, no, don't remember that password. I think the default should be yes, right?
Right.
And in fact, there it is. It's remembered it. Now, by the way, will never get asked that again because the New York Times has said that unless I delete my cookies. Let me show you. You checked it, and I'll show you how to undo that, what you just did. So what you do is you go to Tools, Internet Options. This is in Internet Explorer 5.0 and later.
Right.
In 4.0, it would be under the Edit menu. And you click on the Content button. And down here, Personal Information. People should look at this. Actually, this is very useful. There's a Profile Assistant, which allows you to put in information that it wants you to, like your address and so forth. But this is the one you're talking about, autocomplete. Now, it's confusing because a lot of times when they talk about autocomplete, they're talking about completing web addresses, right? Where you start typing a web address in the field and it filled it in for you. But it also includes usernames and passwords on forms. So what you want to do is you have this unchecked, okay?
Okay.
That's what you did when you said, you clicked that box. It unchecked it. So all you have to do is go in here and check it again.
Hey,
Prompt
great.
me to save passwords, and it will go back to the default behavior. My personal feeling is that makes it too easy to turn that off. They should just, the default should be save the password, and you shouldn't have to be clicking on that box because it's very easy to accidentally click that check mark. So that's where you do it. Options, Content, Autocomplete. And then,
hey, fantastic.
See? They bury it.
I really enjoy your show. I've just had a digital TV satellite put on top of my house so as I could see.
Wow, that's great.
The old cable I had, you were available on there, and I've watched you every day for about 2 weeks. I really enjoyed the show.
Oh, so you're a new viewer.
Yeah, well, actually, a friend of mine that lives in Atlanta has had you for quite a while, and I've enjoyed visiting over there and seeing you, but I wanted to be able to see you here in Montgomery, Alabama.
So which one did you get, DirecTV or Dish?
DirecTV.
Thank you very much. That's great. That's great. Well, we're glad you're watching. And now that you know the way, I hope you'll ask again anytime you've got a question.
Well, fantastic. I really appreciate your help.
My pleasure. Take care.